Hello dear friends, I am Corey. In this video we are going to take a look at some very nice and sexy furry Hello dear friends, I am Corey and today we are going to unbox Cracknose, the End of Empires. Or, as I like to call him, when your artistic team has played too much Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and they say, hey, those Lionel, we really need that shit in our game. But jokes aside, I am in love with this model. He is amazing. The moment that he was announced, I instantly fell in love and I really need him in my collection. And I was also surprised that he is a miniature for the Destruction faction on Age of Sigmar. Because, well, when I saw him for the first time, I instantly thought that he was some kind of a Beast of Chaos hero. But that's not the case, and since I have a Sons of Behemoth army and he looks pretty big, this is going to be amazing when put aside to my Gargants. So without further ado, let's go to the hobby table so that I can unbox and take a look at Kragnos, the End of Empires. Here we go, Kragnos, the End of Empires. Well, when this miniature was announced, I was very excited. At the beginning, I thought that this model was a model meant to be played with the Beasts of Chaos, because, well, he really looks like a very huge beastman mutated by Chaos, but instead it is part of the Destruction faction. And, well, just look at him. I bet that this miniature is going to be pretty huge. And, well, I also bet that he is going to be very easy to paint also. Let's just take a look on the back. Well, I really think that this is going to be easy to paint. I really mean that, because, well, there are just different tones of browns, the metal parts, and, well, the metal parts are in this nice beautiful green tone, which I also think it's not going to be very hard to paint at all. Anyway, yeah, just different tones of browns, some metals here and there, and the huge horn that he have on his head. Anyway, I don't think this is going to be very hard to paint. Oh, there are also the spiky bits on his legs, scattered around the model, on his arms, etc. Well, I am excited. So let's open the box. Let's tear away the plastic wrap around the box here, and let's see how Kragnos, how the sprues are inside. There we go. Okay, let's open the box and see what we have here. Alright, first thing first, the instruction manual. Yes, just how to build the base here, which, by the way, is an amazing base. Is that? Yeah, it's a 130mm base, so he's going to be big, almost like a Mega Gargant, I guess, or a Nurgle Unclean one. In the giant Nurgle demon of the diseases and ruin and pestilence and all that stuff. And yeah, I really love this scenic base. It's just a huge giant rock, which is going to be also very easy to paint, actually. And here we have the instruction for building the rest of the model. I don't know if I am going to keep the shields and all the metal parts separated from it. I guess I will, because so I can just play with my airbrush around this model. And also here we have different faces option, one with his head pointing on the right and the other one with his head pointing on the left, and also if you want him you can have him with his mouth open or closed. And here you can glue the rest of the bits on the base. And here are his stats, which I'm not going to care for the moment. I am not going to look at them. And these are the instructions. Now let's just see the sprues inside. Now this is the first one with all sorts of body parts. Here we also have the main, the top part of the scenic base with a lot of skeletons and bones. There are a lot of shields, the back, the arm with his giant hammer here, an amazing amount of details. I can't wait to build this model. And here we have the other Sprue with the other part of the rock, his giant shield tusk breaker, and the two chest pieces that we are going to glue together, the rest of the skeletons on top of the rocks, the hooves, the tail, the rest of the mane. There are so many things to glue together and to paint, and that's it. There are just two Sprue and the 130mm bases. So yeah, now let me just build him so that we can all witness how big he is actually. And there he is, completely built. Well, mind you, not completely built. I didn't actually glue some part on him, and I also haven't glued him to the rock, which is part of the scenic base, because this is going to make my life easier when I'll have to paint him. And my life is already hard without the need to raising the difficult level. So there he is. Now, it wasn't hard to build. Actually, he is full of details, and you also have an option for the face. You have 3 options for the face and 2 options for the direction of his neck. Now, all the holes that you see here around his body, it's because that points is supposed to be a shield or a piece of metal. And also you will require a little bit of gap filling, because you can still see all of the gap around his body, and well, some of them are going to be covered, but I guess you will have to use a little bit of green stuff or maybe super glue to fill the gaps, but that's not a very hard thing to do. And for a size comparison, I just have here a Man Crusher Gargant, and well, as you can see, he is incredibly imposing. Well, if it wasn't for the rock, he would be just big as a Man Crusher Gargant, but with this scenic base, and he will be a very amazing model to have on your table to play with. Now, I can't wait to paint him. I have actually like dozens of ideas of how I would like to paint him. I'm not going to paint him as the box art, because that's boring. I just want to do something original. And well, you may see him in the future in my Instagram account. You can find the link in the description if you want. So this was the unboxing of Cracknose, the End of Empires. And this is the end of this very short video, actually. I can't remember actually the last time I did an unboxing, and well, what better occasion than do it with a miniature that I was actually waiting for a while now. I don't remember when it was announced, but it looks like forever to me. So anyway, I hope you like this little unboxing video. If you do, well, leave a like, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about this miniature, if you are going to buy him and paint him, or if you have already bought it. And also, well, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos in which I'm going to unbox stuff, paint stuff, review stuff, everything that is around our hobby. And also, if you want to see miniatures painted by me, I will leave down in the description the link to my Instagram, as I said before. So if you also want to follow me there, I would really appreciate that. So I am Corey, and I hope to see you next time.